It's a ham sandwich. It's nice and basic. It was ready like 40 minutes ago. My wonderful fiance made me a nice sandwich for my lunch. And yet here I am eating it 40 minutes later. Because November and Dan didn't cover fucking suspect. OOC toxicity. How dare they not let me eat my sandwich? Thanks, Davis.
Set up for 8 months.
After all that, just 8 months.
There's gonna be 2 more incoming.
Thanks, Louise.
Of
You
course.
want to go take care of Crystal for me?
Yes, I sent Hopper over to the hospital and he's just texted me saying, "What do I do? What do I do?" So I'm gonna go help him out.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, I'm gonna tell him I'm on my way. Oh,
Congratulations, by the way.
Trace the coding.
Okay, she's on leave.
Somebody up that committed a violent felony.
You're obstructing them from being arrested, right?
No. It can be, but the problem is, he shot down.
All right. So taking into account time served, it drops from the 255 down to 218. Because you're pleading guilty to those 2 instances, I'm gonna go ahead and drop it down to we'll do 180 months.
How you know that?
Okay, I'm gonna wait until this is done. You know what? I'm actually gonna put both of them in the same room. Because one, I want to value my time.
A painkiller.
Yes, codeine is a painkiller. It's been used recently in a mix between like codeine and Sprite and cough syrup and shit.
Makes lean, right, doesn't it?
Lean, yes.
Okay, well she has traced the codeine in the system. What do you want me to do? Do you want me to send her off duty until she's got it out of the system?
I don't want to send her off on her own, really. So whether it be send her off duty with a friend or whether she come and chill at Mission Row with some people until then.
Just chill with her until she cleans up.
Yeah, and if you have stuff to do, then just pawn her off to somebody else, okay? I don't care as long as she's safe.
I don't have a lot to do. I have nothing much to do.
Thank you, Louise. Yeah, so if we get both of them in the same room, we can actually figure out the problem, and then if they're scrapping with each other, and then I can deal with that too, and that'd be nice. Wait, did they say we're gonna show Rhodes our dick? Is that what I just heard? Well, within a second. Actually, November. Who's the other cop that was with you?
Faley and Club.
Wait, get Faley, get Club, and go in the go meet me in the go wait in the captain's office, okay?
Yeah,
You guys good?
Yeah, I'm just doing my report.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that.
All right. I am documenting the S plus scene thingy.
Okay.
Damn it! I thought Rhodes was gonna be down here.
He is.
He is.
Oh, he is.
wait until he's free.
What's up, Forcer? How are you?
I'm good. So, you know how I'm a G.
I know what you mean, yeah. She's pretty good, huh?
Hey, Dark.
Hey.
A long time ago, I guess. I don't know. I got tattooed a while ago.
Alright, can you all
4
just
months
come
ago.
either sit on a chair or stand up, please?
Yeah.
Oh, sure. Hey, Dark.
Hey, club.
How are you?
Have a chair. Or stand, fine.
Okay, what happened?
What happened from start to finish?
Actually, Club, can you tell me what happened first?
Yeah, sure, I can. We were patrolling, me and November.
Okay,
And
okay.
we
Skip to the
pulled
end.
up
I haven't
on
got all
a-
day.
What's that?
In the
sorry?
in the tunnel, what happened?
Okay, so we were chasing that filthy criminal, as you may or may not know. And as we were running, the guy, November was ahead of me. I was behind. November said, let's relax, let's talk about it. He said, okay, let's talk about it. We started having a conversation. We shared some food with the guy. We were down there talking about how we could potentially de-escalate the situation. He could turn in his firearm and we could just give him a break on the charges, no charges. He would still have to go to prison. However, we would just give him like felony obstruction or something like that and get him some time off for cooperating with us. That way we would be all fine. After that, we were very close to having this initiative taken care of. And then all of a sudden, when Dan pulled up, we were talking about putting the guy in cuffs. I was having a conversation with Dan. November was still talking with the criminal. The situation slowly turned into, or quickly turned into, let's put this guy in cuffs, tase him, get him, and I think the guy felt betrayed. He broke cuffs. He pulled out a gun and shot us.
Okay, Dan?
Okay. So we heard over radio that he had threatened to shoot officers. I arrive on scene.
Yep.
They're still allowing him to walk around. Club comes up to me. I'm whispering to him, "Hey, what's going on?" Club tells me he still has a firearm on his person. This individual is known to shoot lots of cops. He shoots them almost daily.
I'll be honest,
Okay,
I'm
we
on
should probably
Dan's
get him in
side
cuffs.
right now.
He goes, no, here, give me a hug. Give me a hug. Here, let's hug it out. Do you want a hug? I was like, no.
You did not say no, Dan.
We should probably get him in cuffs. He tells me November has this. Don't worry about it. I was like, this guy is a violent felon who has a gun on him. He is literally just buying time. Nova just said over radio that she sees Ralph buying a bus right now.
Yep,
We
that's
need
true.
to get him in cuffs. Let's get him in cuffs now. At that point, November, I say that over radio. I believe you heard me, Dark. I said we need to get him in cuffs. November says, okay, time's up. We need to get you in handcuffs. Mind you, I'm very far away from this individual. He has heard nothing that I've said. November says, let's get him in cuffs. The guy starts running. I tase him. He pulls out a gun, shoots us.
Okay. November.
Hey, so yeah, club's running in the tunnel. I'm mobile, getting to like intercept and help. He's like, I just heard on radio the guy's threatening to shoot. And then I come down the tunnel and we're chasing him and I'm like, hey, don't pull out that fucking gun, we will shoot you. And he's like, I'm not going to, chill. And I'm like, okay. I was like, just stop, let's have a chat, let's just talk, let's de-escalate this situation. I want to hear from your side what happened. And he slows down, he stops, he starts talking, clubs with me at the same time. We're chatting with him, basically getting his side of the story, understanding what he's done, what's happened. He tells me, he was just driving around. Fairly told him to leave the area. He comes back, picks up one of his friends. He's getting to the point where he's de-escalated. He's relaxed. He's chilled out. No one's getting shot. Because he was running down the tunnel to spots where I'm pretty sure he's getting ready to start shooting. He's running us specifically into an ambush spot. So I wanted to de-escalate that entire situation. We get him talking, and I get him to the point where I'm like, okay, just come with me. Just walk up outside of the tunnels. We're just gonna have a chat. We're gonna find out exactly what happened. And then I'm like, what did you do? And he's honest with me, and he says, I tried to pick up one of my friends. And I'm like, okay, you're aware that's felony obstruction. And he's like, I know. And I'm like, look, if you keep complying and you don't escalate the situation, I'm gonna give you time off. We're gonna get you in the cells. It's gonna be quick. You're not gonna have nearly as much issues as the others.
That's
have been
different,
resisting.
though.
It's
That's
gonna be
different.
nice, clean cut.
If
and
he's
you-
being
you
honest,
complying and not being violent with us is going to play really well for your side. And he's working with me, and then I'm like, okay, you got a firearm, I need that from you. And he's saying, oh, it's expensive. I'm like, I know, but there's only two ways this is going. We put you in cuffs, or we take the weapon from you, or you give me the weapon, you walk out of this tunnel, and we give you time off for complying, and you only get felony obstruction. That's it. He's thinking about it, he's debating it. And then Dan comes in, pulls up with his patrol car, gets out, and the guy instantly becomes irritated, upset. He's like, oh, it's that fucking guy that was yelling at me and calling me an idiot. And he starts getting angry and agitated. And then the call on the radio is like, get that guy in cuffs, get that guy in cuffs, get that guy in cuffs. And I'm like, hey, I need you to make a decision right now. Give me that gun, and we'll walk out of here together with the situation de-escalated, or I'm going to have to put you in cuffs. And he's like, just give me a minute. I got to think. Give me a minute. He's panicking. He's instantly agitated because Faley's come in really hot to the situation that me and Club were in control of and dealing with. Faley's coming in, screaming on the radio, get him in cuffs, get him in cuffs, get him in cuffs. So I'm like, okay. And then also came up with a taser pointed at him. And I'm like, I need you to make this decision right now. You haven't got time. And he's like, and he panics and then breaks cuffs and runs. And then pulls out the gun and starts shooting. So we had the situation de-escalated to the point where he was going to hand himself over non-violently with no need for officers getting shot. And then Faley comes into this situation. He panics, knows it's Faley from previous interactions they had during the incident. And the tone instantly changes from this guy. He goes from being cooperative, respectful, and actually wanting to work with us and being, hey, you're the first cops who are actually talking to me and trying to de-escalate, and I really appreciate that, and I want to work with you, to fuck you guys. Which is understandable, honestly. I can see it from his perspective. That's it. That's from...
I heard a call on the radio before you guys had started talking to him that said, this guy's just said he's going to shoot. Who said that?
That was me, sir.
So you heard him say, I'm going to shoot.
Well, this was prior. This is when we were still in an active foot chase. I overheard him say on his radio, I'm just going to start shooting. I'm going to start shooting. That's when I made that call. I had my firearm out.
Both of us were armed at that point.
November was mobile. He just told me to keep lethal, which I did. And then this whole situation happened after when November approached him and said, listen, man, don't pull the gun. We overheard you were going to shoot. And he said, okay, I won't. So we felt like we had it handled, which I do think we did. And we can also argue that he was buying time. We could argue that if we continued to de-escalate the situation, he might have tried to pull a fast one on us and just shoot us anyways. But the way it was looking was that we were going to not only have an arrest, get a firearm off the street, but also keep everybody out of harm's way, including him.
Okay.
That was our key goal in this situation, was to de-escalate and make sure no one got hurt.
No, I get it.
Just to clarify really quick, as Chief, November saying I was screaming over the radio, get him in cuffs. I believe you were on the same radio, so you probably heard me say, hey, we need to get him in cuffs twice.
Yeah, I think that there was a mixture. There was a few officers saying we had to get him in cuffs. However, I mean, I'm not arguing, because I feel like both sides are perfectly fine in this scenario. But the added pressure of hearing get him in cuffs from all over the radio made November's job incredibly difficult as a guy negotiating with him. I understand we shouldn't be negotiating with criminals like that, but I feel like there was a situation there where we put him in cuffs, took his gun, and he went to jail for 20 months.
Right. I mean, I was somebody just saying, put him in cuffs. And, that wasn't really a question. But Did you guys attach late to this call?
Yes.
Yeah, we did. 100%.
Okay, on Popular Street.
Yeah, we were.
Correct.
We basically drove past and saw. We actually pulled over a vehicle for speeding, and it turns out that was one of the vehicles that the same group had stolen to then go and pick up their friends from. And then we just
Right.
happened to end up attached to the guy who was involved in the situation to start with. Like it was a foot chase with multiple foot bails. It's it's just roll the dice who you chase at that point, right?
Yeah. I mean, I hope it would have been different if we were chasing GG. GG over the past few days, and this is just another one of those examples, have shot cops every day for the past 4 or 5 days. There's been at least one incident where Gulag Gang has opened fire on police. The guy that you were negotiating with has 105 counts of attempted murder of a government employee. Unfortunately, I get where you guys are coming from with the de-escalation.
I do want to say he was at the point where he was openly stating, "This is the first time you guys have worked with me. I don't want to shoot. I don't want to escalate this situation." And he was just concerned about his firearm. He said, "I just want to leave it somewhere, and then you guys can put me in cuffs." I was like, "I can't let you do that. I can't." Other cops would have said, "Yeah, just go and chuck it behind the corner there, and we'll take you in." I can't let a firearm stay on the street like that. And the reason I pushed so hard to de-escalate the situation is because he was reciprocating, and it wasn't to the point where he was planning an ambush. Like as I said, like Club, you could see he was relaxed. He was working with us, and the only reason it escalated to the shooting is because we had another officer coming in, and he knew the officer and was very instantly agitated and angry.
Well, I would like to add too that a man with 105 counts of, attempted murder of a government employee. The only way that would have ended is with gunfire, in my opinion. It was either we got into a gunfight trying to arrest him, or we attempted to de-escalate the situation. And I feel like it ended that way regardless, and it would have ended that way regardless if we would have kept chasing, we would have kept tasing, we would have tried to get him in cuffs. He would eventually pull that gun anyways. So like, I think that we were just trying to, save our own self as well as him, because we don't want to, we're not in the business of potentially murdering suspects regardless of what they're doing to us. Like we're out there trying to, protect and serve the community, and I feel like we just tried our best to attempt to stop what was inevitable.
I think at the end of the day, what's most important to me is officer safety here. And the piece of information that should have guided that decision was the fact that you heard him say, "I'm going to shoot these cops." At that point, in my opinion, there should have been no negotiation anymore. He's an aggressive, violent felon who, so far in the situation, hasn't been violent, sure. But once he's said on the radio to his friends that he's going to shoot the police officers, that negotiation mindset, which I really like, by the way, should have gone out the window. Because at that point, you guys need to start thinking of all the other officers, like Odessa, for example, who have to respond to you guys getting shot and then get shot themselves. The idea of officer safety at that point, you guys should have called for backup, and we should have surrounded that guy and got him controlled. But at the point that he was down in the tunnels with you two, there was no control. He was not in handcuffs. He was armed. There is no guarantee of officer safety there. I get where you guys are coming from, trying to de-escalate for that officer safety. But that should have came before he started threatening officers over his radio.
100% agreed.
I understand. When he called that and said, I'm going to shoot cops, and we were down there. And we said, if you pull that gun, you will get shot. We made it very clear to him, right? And that's when he stopped, and I was like, look, just talk to us. We don't want this to end in bloodshed.
No, I get it.
And the only reason it escalated the way it did is because of, and this is the key point I wanted to bring up here, is another officer coming into a situation and starting to give orders when 2 officers are handling that situation. And officers coming in aren't fully aware of the context. Now, this happens a lot. It's constant. I've led hectic scenes from massive shootouts to the smallest one-on-one negotiations. And one of the biggest problems I've noticed in the UPD is people come in and start swinging their weight around in situations when it's very delicate and you need time, and you can't just brute force certain situations. It's happening a lot, and it's ending up in these shootouts. It's ending up in OIS. It's ending up with cops losing their lives.
Okay, I'm gonna hold on. I'm gonna ask some questions here. Whose scene was it?
I believe it was your scene.
Dan, whose scene was it?
Your scene.
Club?
It was your scene, sir.
Right. So who's in control of that situation?
You, sir.
You are, sir.
Right. So if I say, get that guy in cuffs, what does that mean?
Let's get him in cuffs, sir.
Right. If you attach later, does that mean it's your scene or is it my scene still?
It's your scene still.
So I know you want to do it your own way, but you do that on your scene, not my scene. I get it. I know that you want to de-escalate this shit. And I like that mindset. But you do that on your own scene when you have control, not on my scene. Okay?
Understood.
Now, Dan, you have been in this mindset before where I know you like to de-escalate shit and you like to talk to people, so I hope you can understand why those guys would have done that. I hope you can.
Yes, sir.
Do you?
Yes, sir.
Okay. You do?
Just, from my previous experience with this individual, I knew that he was violent and was probably going to shoot us.
Fair enough. Can you and November understand why Dan would have came in and got him in cuffs? Because he was not only scared for officer safety, but listening to my orders?
Yeah, we can.
Yeah,
Club?
absolutely.
Perfect.
I feel like it was very important that we should have got 77, surrounded the guy, and that none of this would have happened. We might have had an officer down, but we would have definitely apprehended the suspect right on the scene. So I
Perfect. You guys need to just take a step back after this. Look at why either Dan or Club in November did the things they did. Realize that you all did things in good faith. You were just trying to be good officers. You were just doing what you thought was right. But no one here is wrong. Okay? I'm not saying anybody here is wrong. We just need to tighten shit up. Alright? So if you're attaching to a call, just make sure you know what the situation is and you're following who's in charge. And then on the other side of things, just, I guess, my advice for you, Dan, maybe, even if they have made this decision to kind of keep things calm, try and come in and match that energy level too, and then try escalate, slowly. So I think we can all understand that things could have been done better here. Can we agree on that?
Yes, sir.
Dan?
See, now we should have called for backup. Honestly, we should have contained him in a much safer way.
Okay, perfect. I don't want you guys being upset with each other. I think we can all realize that, again, things could have been done better. We're all trying to do the right thing. Just please have a chat on your own if you want. But for now, you're all dismissed and you're not in trouble. You're all good. Just keep up the good work, okay?
Thanks, Dark.
Thank you, sir.
All right. Thank you.
And Dan, I'll always love you. I mean, I hope you know that.
Yeah, of course.
Nothing will ever come between the love I have for you. All right.
Why are you making this weird? You're making
It's
this
not weird. It's not weird. It's just I respect you as an officer.
Play 6 level tier 1, dude.
All the way to the tip
I appreciate you. Welcome to Sock
Why do you make it so weird all the
It's
time?
not weird. Why is that weird?
Can you take this weirdness out of my office, please?
Can I have a hug, Dan?
You're so... Hey, Dan, Dan, 1 second.
Thanks, Dark.
Man,
Thanks,
Hey,
Clip.
Dark.
honestly,
Yeah.
I would like to let you know that, one day if I ever do work for the LSPD, I'd be very proud to have you as a chief. That was very well handled. Not that you need to hear that from me, but thank you for being being level-headed and treating everybody fairly. I appreciate it.
Thank you, Club.
We'll see you later.
That's all.
Yeah.
We did it. Hey, Kyle. Blah, blah, blah. Thank you for the 4 months, Betty. And Davis, thank you for the 4 months, too. I appreciate you guys. Wait, Kyle doesn't have VIP. Maybe I should keep that way. No, I'm kidding. Kyle's first time in chat, guys. We've only been role-playing with each other for 5 years. All right? I've only been streaming for like 3.5. But at least he's come in here for the first time, guys. Hello.
Hi, Dark.
Hello, Randy.
How you doing?
I'm good. I'm good. How are you? Almost
I'm
6?
pretty
Okay,
good.
make it worse.
I'm doing okay. How you doing?
What's wrong? Why are you're either crying or you're trying not to laugh?
I have a cold, and I'm trying not to laugh.
Oh, okay. All right. What can I help you with?
Yeah. I just kind of say hello and see how you're doing.
I'm good. Congratulations on Thingy-Bob. Yeah,
Thank
that
you.
department. Yeah, I remember that.
Thank you. Thank
Good.
you. Yeah. I'm excited. Yeah.
You
I
are?
wanna check in. Yeah, I'm very excited.
Quite good.
Yeah. We
I noticed how you didn't even come and talk to me about LSPD, but I'm not.
I'm sorry.
I'm not sad. Is that because I bully you all the time about the snorting?
No. I did still want to come and talk to you guys and be like, hey, how you guys doing? And just because I'm excited to work with you guys
Tell
at
you what,
Shift 3.
I've sucked dick in these knee pads.
And
They work great.
it's like, yeah, I want to help Stubble with his building up PBSO.
I get it.
Yeah.
I'm only
don't wanna
messing with
see-
you.
I know you only miss. But yeah, I'm trying to help build something.
Listen, I think you and Stubble and Muller, I've seen Candace doing it too. I think you guys can build something real special. And oh, there you are. And keep the legacy of
Yeah,
PBSO
I'm locked out.
going. Why are you locked out?
I went off duty. It's out of my shift.
Oh, okay. Do you want to come to the pub?
To the pub?
Yeah. You want to come to the pub?
Dude, it's like
Maybe,
a
yeah.
conveyor
That'd
belt
be
of
cool.
balls into my mouth.
Okay. I'm gonna get a call sorted, but then some of us LSPD lot, I'm gonna get some together and we're gonna go into the pub.
I still have to help Stubble with something real quick.
Wang, wang,
Can
wang.
meet you
Work,
guys
work,
there?
work. Boring, boring, boring. All
I
right,
know,
bye-bye.
I've been putting out fires the whole day. Okay, goodbye.
Bye. All right. Should we go to the pub? I want to go to the pub. Is there calls right now? Oh, there's a vault. Snow's on the vault. Are you kidding me? No.
They said they lost the paperwork for it.
I know, but come in.
I need,
You okay? Oh my god.
Alright, now
Psychart, I believe that Psychart has currently got a massive weed grow in one of his usual grow spots, hence this.
Yeah.
It's on James Tambellini's property. It's in Seaview Road. You know the boathouse off near the lighthouse?
View.
Catfish View.
The boathouse?
There's like a boathouse with 2 houses. Goes off a dirt road.
Yes. Yeah.
Over a weird bridge. You know what I mean, right?
Yeah.
So I've already spoke to Jenny. She said it's okay. Obviously, even though it's out of the property grounds, I want to put a camera on a public tree, not on the property. So we should be Ocean King.
Is it facing the property?
What, the tree? It's gonna be quite
No.
far away.
Is the
from
camera like facing his property? You said.
The camera will be facing his property. Yeah. The way it's done is it's along the rim of the property. As long as the camera is on public, a tree, we shouldn't need a surveillance warrant.
I don't think so either. I've just the saying reasonable expectation of privacy comes to mind, and I don't know whether that applies here. Because if you've got a camera facing, someone's backyard, for example, isn't there a reasonable expectation of privacy in someone's backyard? You know what I mean?
Well, here's the issue with all of this, right? With unless there's a judge right now that's going to sign a subpoena, we're going to lose a golden opportunity.
And it's not on his property.
It is on James Tambellini's property.
The weed is.
The weed is. The tree will not be. The tree will be out in the middle of fucking nowhere.
And you just want to find who's picking that. You don't necessarily just want to get rid of it, right?
I want to find who's picking it, and then I don't want to move on it when they're picking it. I want to camp out a specific warehouse. I want to actually have eyes on it myself. Do you get where I'm going? I want eyes on the weed, and then as soon as it's picked, I kind of want to stake out a warehouse. See if our suspicions are true.
Listen, if you don't think we're going to get fucked on this camera placement, then go for it. If you feel like this is the right thing, then do it. You've done a lot more cameras than me. I'm not going to pretend to know more.
If it makes you comfortable to write a subpoena and you can get clarification from a judge after the fact, I'm happy to do it.
How many of these cameras you done before?
Hundreds.
Then I trust you. You good?
We will write a subpoena anyway, Doc. Okay.
I'm saying you're good. You don't need to write one.
Well, I want you to have peace of mind rather than bite you in the ass. So I'd rather just do it, and then you can get clarification later. I don't want to push something on you and be like, you feel on edge about it. I'd rather you be sure you're comfortable. So I don't mind writing the subpoena right now. My wife can do it real quick, but you just might have to label it as urgent.
Okay. All right. I appreciate it.
All right, we'll send you an email. It's done, honey. Come on.
Come on, wife.
30 days delayed notice. We're going to do 30 days delayed notice.
Okay.
And the time frame will be 24 hours.
Roger that. Dude, I don't have enough time in the day. I really don't have it. Oh, hi, Stabbo.
Hey, I don't really want to talk. I just wanted to bust through and say, I'm sometimes doing like ride-alongs with people for PBSO from the UPD, and that might make it before people in a car. Is that cool? We're still like abiding heavily by the no 4 people in a car unless high command approved, which is what I'm here for.
Approved. You're building a fucking department, man. You good?
I appreciate it. And
what? Whoa. What are these fucking tusks coming out your mouth? What is this?
Oh, it's my cigar and cigarette wombo combo, 1 for each lung.
Yeah, just one to kill each lung. I see how it is, Stabbo.
It's been a very stressful week, Doc.
It has.
I'm sure you probably had it much worse, but
I'm on 10 cups of tea an hour.
10?
10 cups of tea an hour, yes.
An hour?
Yeah.
Jesus, my record was 28 in a day.
This is not enough. I don't smoke anymore. I'm trying to keep my health good, but
as you can see, I'm smoking too much. But it's if I wasn't on this, I would get in every conversation. I would just be like, "What do you want? What do you want to be here? What do you want from the bay?" I don't want to be. I need to calm down. I need my cigar. I need my cig. And one from each side.
Oh yeah, you got
it. How many cigars I've accidentally eaten this week? I'll just be
how many
talking, and then I'm just like,
"Oh my god!"
I just ate it again.
Shabbo, that's not good for you. You can't digest it. It's like chewing gum.
I know it's like it's as long as it doesn't get stuck.
Who's that?
Oh, then I'm fine. Oh, that's Breeze. I called him down here. I called him down here. That's
okay.
That's fine. Yeah, I got
it. All right. Thanks, Shabbo. You take care, okay?
Yeah, you too.
Okay. I literally don't have enough time in the day for everything. I want to go to the pub with people for morale, but then I've got to talk to Brian about that shit. And then I've got to talk to Gunner, and then I've got to... Okay, those are the main things. I've got to do the Happy to Clown warrant shit. I want to go to the pub. I want morale. Oh, normally I don't know. So it's just speak to the victim of the crime. I need the consent or not. However, I make acceptance to the victim being in the ICU. I read this be executed in good faith. Signed. Thank you. Perfect. Another warrant signed. This is not Nova's one. This is Erin Carter's warrant. Make sure she's not around. Oh, we can talk in the pub. That's a good idea. Pub meeting. But the thing is, I want people to go off duty for it. But also, I think I'm just gonna say, if you're in shift, stay on duty. If you're off shift, go off duty. Who's around right now? I've got me, Snow, DuPont, Gray, Bobby, Copper, Suarez, Knight. Those are my LSPD right now. Yeah, let me give Tommy Cruise a call. Thank you, Loja. I appreciate it, buddy. Give me the kind words. Come on, Tommy. Is the pub not going to be open? Yeah, we've been to the pub. I think I'm gonna go see if it's open. I think I'm gonna do that. You guys are going?
Yeah,
Is
I was just
anybody
making...
ever okay?
That makes 2 units. Any more?
Okay.
2 units.
I'm gonna go see.
breakfast and then,
Oh, what are you having?
well, I just had your chip and tuna sandwich.
Okay, perfect. Was it good? Did you like it?
It was amazing.
Oh, hell yeah. Okay. I'm gonna go see if the pub's open. You guys want to come with me and see if it's open?
Sure.
I gotta go do
Mauvais
a
tiens
thing,
fort when
but
you feel
Dan
ready.
can
Tiens
go.
fort, thank
Come on,
you.
Dan.
Tiens fort.
Like we're gonna do
Alright.
a PBSO thing in a minute. Have fun.
Yep, bye-bye. Wait, which pub? There's a pub?
Yep. I'm thinking about making it the... Well, no, I have made it the LSPD cop bar. And I'm going to start having like little LSPD like off-duty meetups after shifts and shit. Like at the end of shifts. So if people are like going off duty, they can spend like their last half an hour going to the pub with the colleagues, you know?
Now, is this like a normal pub where if you want to get like some fries or something like it, that's like your arm, you have to like give them your arm and a leg and something like that?
I don't know. I didn't really see the food prices, I'll be honest. Alright. It's up on North Rockford. And yeah, it's kind of amazing. I try to call the owner to see if it's open at the minute, but I don't think it is. So that's what I'm going to find out. Because if it is open, I'm going to get some of the LSPD guys together, or anybody who wants to, and go down to the pub for a boozer.
Nice. All right. Now, is it like a? I mean, if you have a pub, you have to have a really cool pub name, right? Or
It doesn't have a cool name. I'll be honest, because it's both a pub and a nightclub.
So it's ecstasy. You're talking
it's
about
ecstasy. Yeah. Have you been there?
Oh, I've driven by it a few times though.
Great. I love it. I'll be honest.
Not really a nightlife type of person. More of a like a pub. You know, watch the sports and the football and all that. You know.
Oh God, Dan. That's a good idea though. They should put that on.
And I'm
here.
talking about the real football.
Shut up.
What do you mean, shut up?
Because I bet you're on about American football, which is not the real football at all.
I'm talking about football.
You like this?
Yeah. Oh yeah, this is 100% pub vibes.
Yeah, this is pub vibes, but it's not open. Hello, service, please. Bastards.
You gotta have a really good pub name though, like Cloak and Dagger or like the Irish something.
Yeah, the Winchester, maybe.
Yes, yes. This is what this needs to be named.
No, it's too late. They've already called it. I'm going to call it the ecstasy because make that sound a little bit more British. But no, it's no. It's just ecstasy. Well, it's closed. I'm very sad now. I mean, can you like buy things?
No, it doesn't look like it.
God damn it. I mean, I'd be happy to like. I need to work
There's
here.
a menu here.
Yeah, there is a menu. I might get asked for a job here so I can serve people. You know.
Oh.
So like when we have cop things, we can always come down and always like have someone to be able to serve drinks.
If you watch any cop movie, they're all like, "All right, guys, in the shift, let's hit the bar."
Exactly. That's what I mean.
And they come here and they commiserate. Is it commiserate? Commandeer? No, what the fuck is the word? It's
What are you saying?
you know when you get a group of people and you're very fond of and you talk about stuff and things. It's congregate. Yeah, congregate. No, is that it?
Congregate? What you sounds like a church meeting.
Yeah, it's something like that. Yeah, but less churchy.
But like I need to do it at like in good times so that you know people can get drunk as they're going off shift, but then also so that people who are starting their shift can have like a nice snack or you know a non-alcoholic beverage.
Yeah.
I'm very sad it's not open. I'm very sad. I'm gonna have to talk to Tommy Cruiser. What I'm also gonna do is I'm gonna use some of the budget and I'm gonna put a tab down and give these guys some money so that cops can come here and drink for free.
Hell yeah, that's awesome. This place looks great.
Yeah, I love it. There's a nightclub as well, but I'm not going there. I need 77's channel 4. Uh-oh. Judge West is taken hostage. Dispatch 400. Any more 77s needed for that 1090 Echo?
Affirmative.
Alright, 400's attaching.
Oh, you guys probably don't need me here, right?
What radio channel you on, Dark?
Channel 4.
Is it just 2?
Because we do have a guy on outstanding, possibly, seen him leaving the scene. If you could stick back with Minio to cover him while he takes care of the hostage, would be nice. In case he comes back and tries some funny shit, you know? If it's the judge they have, so you never know as to what they might do when the judge is left alone with Minio.
400, what's the, who's the lead on this scene?
Minio's taking over.
I've got Gen 4.
You guys want to play this because there is only one hostage taker. I mean, we can breach this bank and get the safety of that judge. It's up to you guys what you want to do. Dark, how do you feel about that?
We don't fuck with judges nor cops as hostages, Minio. So if you want to get aggressive here, let's breach that shit.
All right, that's cool. Yeah, let's get ready. We'll breach this bank. There's only one hostage taker. They do have a judge, a government employee.
If you catch a moment when the gun is lowered, just I'm ready.
400. Minio, you got this. I'm gonna break to that 13 alpha.
Yeah, you break off.
Really good. Hey guys, you have like 5 people across the street from you, so if you're gonna breach, you need to watch them.
Oh, we do. See, I didn't know that. Okay.
Good shit, Dan.
Cool
Right.
on that, Dan. Okay, so.
Dispatch back on 400 back on channel. Do we have any info on this 13?
.400 to arrive on scene.
3, I believe. This said.
And then he went silent. She could have shot him. She could have beat the shit out of him. Unsure.
There's
eyes on the officer.
Are mopeds and a gentleman on them down here?
Yeah, 400. We're on scene. We're gonna push through the green building to see if there's anybody here. There's a ladder to the roof.
Yeah, if Doc, if you want to take it, I can cover.
Once again, the only target that we are looking out here for is a woman with white hair, long white hair.
Watch it, Doc. Watch the top. I got you covered on the ladder.
Up the salvage.
You're pushing to the top.
I'm gonna come with you, Dark.
Careful.
Hey, I need an additional on me at the construction site near Alta. That's where the original vehicle crashed out. It's where we have a 95. She might come back for him.
My side's code 4, Dark.
Yeah, there's top roof. Never mind, there's another top roof.
Okay, I'm at the very top. I'm gonna take a look around, see if I see.
I'm at northern in here, the northeast side.
The roof seems clear.
All rooftops seem clear.
Check bushes too, because when he found her, she was hiding in the bush.
Right, are y'all aware of that? All those mopeds and the individual that's on them over by the original call?
Yeah, we called it in the beginning, and he hasn't done anything at all. He's just in there.
At 400, hold on.
23, where do you need me?
I need you to go on the freeway, La Porta freeway on the off-ramp to Del Perro, because if she is hiding around here, she could get a pickup from the freeway.
Copy that.
407's gonna stay with the officer.
So
We got a gentleman on a moped in the garage, just in front of the server.
Yeah, yes, 10-4. It's been said 3 times. It's a moped with like moped sitting back to it. He's not doing a thing.
All right, sorry about that.
Is Psycho involved in all of this? There's a bike right across the street that belongs to him.
We don't believe so.
This is going to be event scratch, which explains why they were so hostile about this.
I'm checking bushes around where he was at.
At 400, I'm going to be on foot searching around the greenery off of Ginger and Del Perro freeway.
How's the officer? Is he okay?
Stable and talking. He's stable and talking.
Good.
I've checked the entirety of underneath Ginger, including all the garages. There's no one there.
Looking at the bushes around the officer as well. Though they could be like curled up somewhere. I see you on Freak.
I'll do the same.
I'm sad about the pub, I'll be honest. I was very excited to go, and I want to do that because it's like, it's different in, not just different to be different, bro. But also, like, it's just different roleplay for people to enjoy. Hello, ma'am. You okay? Ma'am. Real voice? Yeah, sorry guys. Leaked.
I relayed the information about the mopeds to the tour at the bank on Shelfborn.
Why is that? Like, why is there so many fucking mopeds? I don't want to step in too much, but like, is anyone collecting evidence right now? I'm just gonna go back.
EMS is treating the officer right now. Do you have a vehicle somewhere that I can take? I don't see a vehicle.
Anybody? Mod check? Mod check on that response? Mod check? Nope.
His vehicle is all the way over at the construction site of occupation.
Do, 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 do.
I don't think so.
Don't think so. Okay. I'm just gonna put ice pack first on.
Hey, Cloud, remember? Has anyone collected evidence? Do you know?
There was only blood on scene, but I can do it now.
Okay.
Yeah,
It just, if there's no.
Yeah, okay.
It's just blood dark from the
Yeah,
pub.
just
Apparently
take
got
photos
hacked,
in.
so- Okay.
Dark, you want to take me over to the occupation construction site? That's where his vehicle's at.
Sure.
It'll be on the highway, Dan. Like right on the highway.
616 is still up at La Puerta.
Okay.
Del Perro's split. If you need me anywhere else, I'll still be up here.
Be careful. There's a very dangerous chase. Oh, look, they're jumping onto the moped from the other chase.
Oh my god, there they go.
Hello. Oh, no, we need to get this officer's car.
Yeah.
Where is it? You said.
He said near the highway, near occupation construction site.
Oh, okay.
None of the people who jumped on the mopeds had white hair. So.
There it is.
He ran all that way? Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
You know what? He might have had his taser out. That's maybe where he got hatcheted. I hope not.
That'll happen.
Hit a bunch.
Are you available?
Yeah. Just let me and Dan just helping with this 13 Alpha, and then I'm gonna come back to Mission Row.
Okay, I'll wait for you in the office.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Dark, I'm gonna go to the hospital with it.
Okay. All right. And then I'm gonna go back to Mission Row. Okay. I need to speak to DuPont.
Okay.
EMS,
thank you.
you're clear to roll up. Dark, we're gonna transport EMS.
Simple.
The downed officer's vehicle.
400. I'm gonna be breaking off back to Mission Row. These guys breached yet? Oh, maybe they didn't. I don't think they breached in the end. Because they were the...
Get on top of the Daily Globe and give you an Overwatch rides.
Alright, A-Firm.
Yeah. Yeah, what I was saying about the pub thing, it's like off-duty is never really considered when it comes to like PD stuff, and if we can like reinforce, I know it's serious season in the sense of like, you know, consequences and shit like that, but maybe it can be like realistic season. Hey,
Jesse, need to talk to you.
who? Oh yeah. Hey,
I found a weed grove about 30 plants behind a house down in Jamestown. The structures nearby are not owned. I wanted to put a camera up. Seeking your approval.
Listen, I just said the same thing to Nova. And I don't know if I'm right on this, but Nova was writing a warrant for my own peace of mind. I said she didn't have to because I trusted her, but she's doing it anyway. And is there a reasonable expectation of privacy in this person's backyard? Because if there is, then without a subpoena, again, I'm not an expert on the law here.
No. It's an extremely valid concern. However, that building is not owned. It's currently owned by the state. So there will be no expectation of privacy by anybody.
Oh, in the actual house where the grow is, it's not owned?
It's not owned.
No, you're fine then. You're fine.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right.
You're good for us to put up a camera or two?
Put up as many as you fucking want.
Okay. All right, I'll go buy them real quick. Thank you, sir. Appreciate you.
Of course.
That's it. Appreciate you, Doc.
Thank you.
Thank you. Doc, is there anything in particular you want me doing during shift one? Just keeping my eye out on people, seeing if, they'd be a good fit, or do you have people in mind you want me to keep an eye on?
No, just, I don't want to, sway your bias at all. So just anybody you think it will be a good fit, let me know. Also, just making sure everything's done right. Okay, that's what I want the most is, even other LSPD. If you have any issues with them, let's just make sure we're all holding each other accountable. And you don't have to come to me if there's a problem. If you can sort it out yourself, sort it out yourself.
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
Perfect. All right.
Thank you, guy. I called Erin. She wasn't around. Okay, let me message Erin back.
Did you get my text?
I have a lot of text at the minute. I'm like an influencer on Instagram at the minute.
I was just saying the evidence is in the report.
Oh my,
for the
yeah.
OOIS.
You clear your throat, Mike. Clear your throat. Sound a bit.
Is that better?
You sound a bit like you've got a bit of a cold, but if the cold was given to you by a futuristic AI intelligence.
Is that better?
Not really. I'll be honest. What was you saying anyway? I can understand you. Just tell me what you're saying. Something. You put your statement in for the OIS?
Yeah, the evidence is in the report for you.
Okay.
And pictures as well.
All right, perfect. Thank you, Mike.
No problem at all. No problem, good boy.
I will. I will be there. I'll go break a leg.
I'm not kidding either.
Did you know they say break a leg because it
Hi,
means
sir.
that you'll be in a cast?
I've never actually broke a bone in my body before.
Did you know that?
Did I know?
No, I didn't know that.
Like,
I didn't know that,
when
Lauren.
they say to break a leg, because it's like for show business. How was the pub? It's because you'll end up in the
Close.
the cast.
Borsa, do you know why they say be there or be square?
No.
Whoa.
Around.
Oh my god. What are these fucking
that was
Lauren!
pretty funny.
Lauren!
Yeah,
Lauren!
yeah.
Lauren!
Lauren! I realized that.
Yes.
You need to show Stubble the pup.
Okay.
Yes,
I don't know if
that-
Tommy's around.
No, he's not, but you can show him anyway. It's not closed. You need to show Stubble the pub, okay? Stubble! Stubble, I'm making this the official cop bar, okay?
Wait, I thought Gunnar was opening a cop bar.
He lost the bar. It's not his anymore.
I'll get in the trunk.
Get in the trunk.
Emma, sorry I took so long.
Oh, take your time. No worries.
You okay?
Yeah. Can you hear me fine?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. So I got something that was brought up to me last week.
Don't be bad, don't be bad,
So if
don't be
you get
bad,
your
don't be bad,
tablet,
don't be...
It starts with investigative report 74369. Let me know when you have it. It's 74369, investigative.
Yeah.
Okay, so basically
I got it.
we had this situation that could lead to terrorism, okay?
Yeah,
The
Maya told me about
firearm-
this, and Jimbo Sutton didn't run the firearm, right?
Who told you about that?
Maya.
Okay, why is she asking me to do moves like that and not oh my god. Well,
What do you mean?
if you know already, I'm not gonna waste more of my time.
No, I'm so sorry. Yeah, I didn't... I thought I'd say it just in case it was the thing, so I didn't waste your time. But did
No,
Maya
it's
tell you to
not.
come and speak to me about it?
Well, she told me about it like Saturday and I took one day off. I guess it wasn't enough.
Okay.
I told her
Yeah.
I would talk to you on Monday.
Yeah, I think the only reason she told me though, I will say this, was because of a warrant she was signing for the person who was found with that hot gun to try and see if she could figure it out. So it wasn't like I'm skipping here. She was just giving me some context for a warrant to sign. Yeah.
So my
Jimbo.
other question. When we have situations like that, okay, with everything up in the air right now,
Mhm.
I felt like I didn't know where to go for what to do with Jimbo.
You can come straight to me. I'm as long I do have a lot of work right now, but I'm happy to handle things like that, and I have been, the past few days.
Yeah, I think you need to because like there's no one that has the power to do anything about.
Yeah, I'm completely happy to do it right now. Obviously, me and the chief are, weighing up options for like LTs and sergeants and stuff like that. So, you know,